Hello, everyone, and I've finally able to get a chance to show it what I've been working on recently, and I wanted to do something that was a bit interactive and make myself and show a lot more words than Connectogram or Tanglet or similar. So this is a word search program I've been looking on. Down the bottom, we've got words that are hidden within here, and I'll go through and say them as I'm finding them. And I'm more than happy to get help from the crowd as well. I've got 4 that I'm going to run through. I'm going to do it. This is a bit of a demo, so I've just shoehorned some words into it and to make it work as an example. And then I'll see about doing this later on and as a way and break the words up into a lot more logical groups. So pig is one of the words that's jumping out to me. So this is a word search where they're hidden. I've got to find out where they are. So dolphin is another one. So I've got the start and the stop. And it's a fairly simple word search. You can have some games where the letters will be backwards. Then you might have them going backwards and reverse. If you see them and you're looking for them here, they'll just either be down or up. Sorry, horizontal or vertical as well. So we've got duck there as well. It's also putting line through them as they get found. So whale, parrot, and I figured this is a way I could get a lot more word pronunciation because I've taken a bit step back from doing ones with the photos because I was only able to do about 15 a day, and this is a way I should be able to get a lot more there and give people a much broader exposure to it. I'm still looking to go back to the photos and the video presentations, but I wanted to add this to the repertoire so I can expand out and make it a lot more entertaining if I'm going live to see if, which I'm looking to do to be a bit more interactive. So I've got fish as well, and bee, and elephant, rat, mosquito, cricket should be in here as well. So cricket's an animal, a small insect, as well as a very popular game in Australia. Puppy, bear, swan is another one. Sorry, misclicking there. Donkey. I think it's there's cat and there's cattle as well. So no, the same word doesn't sort of double up. So we've also got wolf. I think ant is going to be there as a very small insect. Turkey. Wasp. Frog. Sheep. Keep seeing this and thinking tadpole. Mouse. That should be cat. Bird. And kitten. Not sure. I suppose kitten. It's cat and bird. We wouldn't really want to put together. Kitten and bird shouldn't be too much of a problem. Wildlife is a general name for any animals that aren't domesticated. So if it's on a farm, wouldn't be considered wildlife. So you can have horses you would consider wildlife, but a snake is something you definitely. Insect. sure dog's going to be here as well. Tiger. Spider is one still haven't been able to been found yet. Animal. Spider, there we go. So pet's another one. It's just jumped out at me now. Owl. So it's a nocturnal bird. There we go. Giraffe and cow. It looked to be the last two. There we go. There's cow. So it should help that I don't think they're going to overlap. So yep, giraffe. And that looks like everything. So I'm just going to flip the screen over to an intermission while I do some things behind the scenes. And now moving over to body parts. And should be able to come back to it. So I've got a different one up now. So we've got our eye, ankle, throat. So that's between your head and your shoulders. Chin. That's the part that moves when you're talking. That's the bottom below your mouth. Finger, very edge of your arms. Elbow, the middle part of your arm. Tooth, and chew the food with it. Liver, something inside like your stomach, and it filters the blood, I believe. So I've got face, eyebrows, eyebrow, it's just a singular, and arm, toe, trying to look for heart, or knee, or there we go, we've got tongue, A beard. That's hair that grows on near the chin, the face of men. Nose. You smell with. Wrist. So there we go. Stomach. Once you eat food, it goes into your stomach to get turned into energy we can use. Trying to see what else I can. There's anyone that can see something I can't, more than happy to take help from comments. We're still looking for knee, jaw, heel, ear, brain, neck, and heart. Brain and neck. I get the feeling it's going to be something, yeah, foot is, I think, it's hiding in there. Heel. So the back of the feet. We do have a way to show all the answers, but I'm just going to look about it for a little longer. Knee. Thigh. There we go. We've got heart where it crosses the other one. I got a bit unsure about its placement, so just need ear and jaw. Then I'll move on to number 2 of the 4 we've got. Ear and jaw. I'll just have a quick look around. And there we go. So that's all of them. I'm just going to change the graphics while I load up the other one. I'll be back very soon. Okay. And now I've got items of clothing. So belt, clothing, coat, handbag, jacket, jeans, jumper, necklace, pants, pocket, skirt, t-shirt. There's usually a dash in t-shirt, but I've just I took it out too, so it wasn't hard to find. Umbrella, wallet, cloak, clothes, earring, handkerchief, jewelry, panties, ring, scarf, suit, sweater, and trousers. So I can see jewelry smack in the middle here. Trousers and pants. We've got umbrella off to the side. Handbag. Cloak. Suits hiding in the bottom right corner here. Handkerchief. And necklace. T-shirt. Yeah, it's just hidden there. Scarf. No, it's a pocket or pockets? Just a single. No, sir. And jackets right below it. Coats right in the middle with the wallet below it. And panties above the coat. I keep thinking that's earring here, but now it's going up and down. So, yep, belts. Clothes hidden on the bottom. Ring going up and down in the middle. Yep, and jumper. Jeans and clothing and sweater to go. Jeans and clothing and sweater. Oh, I've missed skirt. Sorry, there's one more still hidden in here. And here we go. Yep, skirt. Just change the graphics again and load up the other one. So last one to go. There's a lot. This is the save the biggest for last. And this is jobs. There's a whole bunch of jobs from people from chef to driver, hunter, spy. Well, it's, yeah. I'm sorry if it's a bit small and people can't really see it, but I tried to, try out some different things. So pilot flies the plane. Barber cuts people's hair. It's typically a barber for men and a hairdresser for women. There was a bit of a case a while back where a woman went into a barber and the barber ended up saying, "We don't care who we serve, but here's the type of haircuts that we do." So police, shopkeeper, a senator is a politician. In Australia, we've got two houses in federal parliament, and the representatives from the states are called senators or territories. So teacher, and fitting the next one found is a student. Lawyer, chef preparing food, farmer, growing crops or breeding herds of animals, athlete, sports person, mayor. Mayor is usually the head of local government. So there might be a mayor of a town responsible for communal things like parks, Banker. Gardener. Grows plants. Sailor. Goes around on a ship. Guard. Soldier. Works for a government, in the army for the government. A waiter will bring food to and from people in a restaurant. Hunter. And accountant. Miner. Solicitor. A novelist. There we've got hairdresser. And actor is you could say it is generic, but typically would be a male, and actress for the female equivalent. So driver. Photographer. Minister. And this can be two things. You could have a minister for a church, or you could have a minister for a member of parliament. So to be a minister and member of parliament, you'd be part of the government and be appointed to responsible. So we have the prime minister, which is the leader of the government, and there might be the treasurer, who's a minister, and they're responsible for the budget. And there might be someone who's like minister for tourism, responsible for trying to entice people from overseas here. A journalist, someone who writes or as brings the news to people. A painter, it can be painting buildings and rooms, or it could be doing fine art, like painting pictures that go up on walls. A merchant is someone that'll buy goods in one area and ship them to another to sell them at a profit. Firefighter. Referee for sports. And plumber. If I get a leaky pipe and going somewhere, or a blocked drain, then I'll call a plumber. Receptionist. And scientist. Tutor is like a teacher, but it's more informal, I guess. Actress. Lecturer. Nurse looks after people at hospital or at a doctor's surgery. Engineer is responsible for designing things like bridges and buildings. Trainer. Principal is typically the most senior teacher at a school. Baker makes bread. A dancer. Politician is the general name for people elected to represent people. A salesperson might help someone in a shop choose the right goods that they want to buy. So it might be familiar with televisions or computers. A mechanic. If a car was having troubles, I'd go see a mechanic. And if I needed something to do with my teeth, I'd go see a dentist. Doctor. If I had other things wrong with me, such as a sore arm. A general practitioner is a name for a doctor. That's usually the first point of call, and they might refer me on to a specialist if they didn't think that could help. Right, they have some people that focus on particular body parts, such as the feet, the heart. An agent. Got singer. Diplomat. So on the world stage, countries might have interactions with each other, negotiate trade deals, and a diplomat would go from one country to another. Clerk. I might need to get some paperwork done and have to go see a clerk about some things. I thought that was waiter for a moment, but it looks like it's not. Builder would be responsible for building a new house or putting additions onto it. And a musician might play some instruments as part of an orchestra. Coach is responsible for improving a team. And governor, something similar to a mayor. It wasn't guard earlier, looks like it's lifeguard. And we've got fisherman. It could be someone that just, they could have a small boat or end up taking a trawler out to do it on an industrial scale. A judge. Someone might be accused of a crime and brought in front of a judge before they get sent away. There we go. We've got spy. I wasn't sure whether I'd find that one. Potter. A porter. Okay, well, a porter would be responsible for moving bags. So let's take a bit of stock of where we're at. Author is someone that writes books. Waitress. Female equivalent of a waiter. It's a bit gender specific. Editor is a supervisor for a newspaper, or it could be a video editor as well. But typically in a newspaper, the journalist will write the stories and the editor might be able to get them to make changes or double check things. Stories might be held back by an editor if they thought the newspaper's reputation could be in trouble if they were published. Reporter. So still missing priest. Just that last one, priest. And found it. So that is all I had to do as a demo. I guess it wouldn't take me too long to make some more of them up, but I'll wrap up this evening the live streams here. And if anyone has any questions, anything for improvement, this is the first one of those. I do think that I'll have a look on some other things that I think the letters for this might be a bit small to see unless you want to go to a high bit rate. But I'll have a look. I might think about 20 is the nice sweet spot for these, and I might make them a bit harder to find. There were 67 words in this one, and I'll try and pronounce the word, make it a bit description. But compared to what I've done previously, I think it's certainly going to achieve the goal of giving me a lot more breadth and pronunciation, and hopefully with the words and getting some of the basic early words and making sure there's a picture associated with them, hopefully it'll help get people familiar with the language a bit quicker. So thanks for watching. But if you see any questions, comments, please let me know. Okay, have a good evening.